Um, Hi, welcome back. It's me. You never see me in this platform, on the floor, messy setup, or at least it's as clean as I try to make it be. This is my room, literally. Like, this is it. It's all my room is. Um, but never really make, I don't know, just things just talking. Like it's not planned for a video. It's not planned, originally I was like, maybe I should just keep this on my phone whenever I need it. But, you know, why not? Like, why not record me raw doing something and just talking? No editing, no anything, because I really hate to edit. Let me be real, y'all. I hate to edit. And what's crazy is I have people that I know who do YouTube telling me to do this and stuff like that. And editing's not that bad once you get used to it. I know you have to do it on your phone and your phone could be a distraction, blah, blah, blah. And I deeply appreciate that. I heard that from my friend Xavier. I was on his channel literally just recently, so if you want to do that, go watch the video. But editing's just really not for me. I don't know, I hate it. I hate the clipping and everything. And but yeah, he would say I should do it, and I do want to do it. Like, if I didn't have to edit, I'd upload every week. Trust me. If I had an editor, I would upload every week without fail. I just hate editing, but I know that says a lot about me because it's literally on my iPhone. Like, what can you do with iMovie on an iPhone? But it's me, okay? It's me. Let me be me. But nah. I think I would like to start doing this, just uploading me talking. Obviously, it'll be cut down some, and I'll do some clips and stuff like that, like clipping and stuff like that. But I just want it to be me. So however long this video ends up to be, I'll probably shrink it down to like 15 minutes or something like that, so it goes on YouTube. But I'm not gonna play the music either, so I don't get copyrighted. But yeah. I just want to talk about just a lot of things. Anyway, one of the things I want to talk about is like some of the personality, like a lot of the personality you guys see on YouTube isn't really fake. On it, like, because people are like, oh, just show your real personality, blah blah blah. But I actually am kind of like this. Like, I'm not I'm hyper and stuff like that. But as of recently, I've kind of just been like, chill. Like, you're not really gonna get much out of me. You're not really gonna get that, especially not on my YouTube. You guys want a real authentic me, that's what you're getting. I just get hyped up around my friends. And I feel like if I were to act hype up, it seems fake. It doesn't seem real, and I feel like you guys can see through that. To all 800 subscribed, and thank you to all 800 subscribed. And thank you, Xavier, for that opportunity. It really does mean a lot. 1,000 isn't much when you look at the population of the world, but it's a lot when you're looking at me, one person. And I just like truly thank him for that. Anyways, this is the real stripped down version of me. I'll take an hour and a half getting ready for a camera and then uploading it, and I'm trying to put on this personality that's not really authentically me. I kind of hype myself up around my friends because I don't want to seem dry. But really, I'm kind of in. Like, I don't do much. So I never upload because I don't have much to do except talk. And then I feel like I'm talking too much, and I feel like nobody cares. Like, just get the fuck off the internet. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe someone cares, or maybe someone will care. I hope so. Because as of recently, I feel like not many do care. Do you guys ever feel like that, where it's kind of just like, do you really care? Say you do, but it doesn't really feel like it, even though you're trying to show it. It just feels like maybe like people are like, you're incapable of being cared for. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that people aren't capable of caring about you. You're just incapable of being cared for. Because maybe you can't accept the love, or maybe you just don't realize that the love is being given to you, which is a form of like not being able to accept the love. But yeah, no, it's been really wild. Truly grateful for this year. I removed people that weren't good for me. Although, if you saw in Xavier's video, I'm clearly talking about him a lot, so I'm not over it. And I'm getting bigger opportunities. I finally made it past 1,000 on TikTok. Like, thank the heavens. Now it's just to make it past 3,500. And I don't know. Like, started writing more, and I want to write songs. I want to learn how to write songs, but I can't really. So I've mainly just been writing poems, and I want to read one of them because I uploaded one on my TikTok. If you want to go look at that, but one of my poems. Oh, I should do that. I should read like a poem every video. I like that. That's cool. Don't worry, guys. I will find it. Do not worry. Okay, this one's called Alive. This one I don't know, I kind of been feeling recently. One day I'll love with, like it's my last. One day I'll be famous and make music the world knows. One day I'll make my family proud. They'll even say it out loud instead of hoping maybe one day they could. One day I'll eat what I want and not hope I could puke it all up. One day I'll be happy. One day I'll live a life I've always wanted. I just don't know if it's in this lifetime. I wrote that, gotta be in the midst of a breakdown, and not like, oh, I'm just crying, really bad breakdown like I trashed my room, took everything off my bed, and then like I laid there with no clothes on, no blankets, no pillows, no sheets, and I kind of just sat there in the cold. Gotta be real, you know, you gotta talk about, that's another thing. I know I'm being sidetracked, okay, I get sidetracked a lot. I saw something. It said people want to talk about mental health after the event. But when you are feeling depressed, when you do feel that anxiety, like when you feel all those feelings, nobody cares. Or they're just getting comfortable. Which is really weird to me because it always ends up, oh, we should have done more. You could have done more, not we should have, you could have. Like at this point, there's no telling how, like, nobody knew he was going to do this. Like, you knew. The signs were there. The posts were on Facebook. The posts were on Snapchat. The TikToks were made. The tears were wept. You could hear them from your room because your room is probably right next to theirs. You're telling me you can't hear if your child's crying? Really? Or you can't see if there's something up? Or maybe just don't care enough. I don't know. But it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It never will. Anywho, I forgot where I was going with that. No, it kind of just, this relates to it, so I'm not getting off track. Don't worry. But I do with really bad, paranoia, not, diagnosed by the way. I know I deal with it, and really severe anxiety. Diagnosed. Also, please don't self-diagnose, guys. If you feel like you're going through something, go talk to a professional. If you can't, I hope 18 hits you fast. But like I've been seeing stuff about, like, you know, Age of Aquarius and the awakening and stuff like that, and like, you know, the old gods are returning. And I grew up really religious and really traumatically religious, and I believe in spirituality and stuff like that. I believe in God and like higher power, but I don't really prescribe to anything. But I kind of just prepped subconsciously I've been prepping myself for like the end of the world. So I kind of just stopped caring about anything, and it makes me feel like if the world's gonna end anyways, like why put all this stuff in my head, all these dreams, all these hopes, everything, just for it to end right here before I've even gotten the chance. And you're sending me all these messages. You're like, I'm having all these tarot readers telling me that I'm in for something great, that I could be great. Well, if the world isn't going to be here in time for me to be great, what's the point? Why do I care? Because if I'm not going to be able to do the one thing I've always wanted to do, the only thing that makes me happy, why should I care about anything else at this point? Because all is gone, all is lost. So it's like, maybe just not in this lifetime. I don't know, maybe Earth will reset itself or something. But yeah, I feel like I feel like nothing really matters at this point. I don't know. But, yeah. And I believe I can do it. I know maybe this is all in my head to make a big excuse. Kind of an excuse to stop myself from reaching my goals, and maybe the world won't end. You know, say what they're saying is true, and old gods return. We kind of just live amongst them or some shit, and I get to actually be a star. Well, then this video will be living proof that I made it, and that I made it through this psychosis-like feeling. Yeah. I would cry, but I don't really have anything less left to let out, I feel, too. You know that feeling when everybody around you is right about something that you were originally right about? A person specifically, and yet you just let yourself fall. And it turned out exactly how you knew it would be. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. 5 years. And he still talks to my siblings, but not to me. And he'll call my sister and talk to her, but it's like I never even existed. That's so weird to me. That's insane. Like, I was there when nobody else was. When everybody else was against him, I was there. When he needed a place to sleep because he was tired and he couldn't drive 30 minutes to get home, I was there. When he, like, it's just so wild to me how after 5 years of loving you, and I'm assuming more than anyone else could, everyone left you, bro, because you were a bad person. All of the girls, the guy friends, they left because they knew you were a bad person. And I knew too, but I loved you in spite of that. So it's not that I was blindly following them, because I knew. Trust me, I knew. But, you know, who cares? Who cares? And then I love that my generation is waking up to the fact that we don't blindly follow adults. Like, we're not gonna blindly, oh my God, we're not gonna blindly follow adults anymore. I love that. Because if I don't agree with you or your opinion on something regarding anything, I do not have to agree. And I'm not going to. And if you give me an energy, I'm going to give it back. And I love that my generation is like doing that. Yeah. Because parents be wild and adults wild. Like, adults are wild. So I'm really scared to be an adult, because I'm grateful for my parents, but I don't want to be anything like them. Trust. I feel like how a lot of like, yeah. Because I went through it, and like, it's weird, because they'll come up with the excuse like, it's not as bad as it could have been. What does that mean? That means you not having enough control means it could have been worse for me? Is that supposed to be comforting? Bad words there. Is that supposed to be comforting? because it's not. It definitely is not. And you barely had control as it is. Granted, I was a little, I had a little mouth on me, but some of the things that I went through, and but before I even had a mouth, I was a really good kid. And I was abused, and I was bullied, and I was left, and I was ghosted by adults, by friends, by everyone. So why do I have to bite my tongue now? After years of having to bite my tongue. Around my siblings. Around grown-ups I didn't even know. Around kids at school. Around teachers who would mock me and make fun of me. Around kids who would mock me and make fun of me because I was weird. Because I was different. I'm not going to bite my tongue anymore. And why do I have to be patient and wait for people to come into my life when all they do is leave anyway? When all they do is leave. And I have to work for a system that is always against me? In a country that's going to shit, that's been going to shit forever? Like, why? Why do I have to accept that? And then it's like, well, you're alive, and you have this, and you have that, and you live in a good country. I live in a, at best, decent country. At best. I didn't ask to be here. And you didn't have to have the responsibility as a parent. You could have given me up for adoption. Probably wouldn't have been a better situation, but you could have done that. And that's not my fault. You chose to have me. I didn't choose this. If it was my choice, I would not be here. Trust. Trust and believe. And it's just like, I'm supposed to be happy in the state of the world we're in with everything I'm going through. Oh, but I don't own a house and I don't have kids. I don't have to pay that many bills, so who cares? Okay. I don't care. I don't. And I don't feel bad. I do not. I do not feel bad about most adults' current situation, about what they're going through, because, yeah, I don't. Because you chose to stay here in America. I truly believe that this will be, in the next 5 to 10 years, it'll be one of the worst countries in the world. And I truly believe that. Yeah. So, I just might keep this as it is. Fuck it, a 25-minute video. There you go. This is Donovan, the real Donovan, Julius, I guess. And if you don't like me after this, then you can unsubscribe, and I won't care. And if you do, then, well, stick along, because I think it only gets better from here, if we happen to stay alive. I will be putting a trigger warning at the beginning of the video, so if you made it this far, then hey, we're here. And this is your second warning, I guess, after it's everything. So, yeah. Well, Merry Christmas to people who like Christmas. But to me, I'm a Scrooge, so fuck Christmas. Good night.